All right, my name is Brad Carlson. I'm with Sapphire Specialty Trucks. We just got a pre-owned step van in. We wanted to show you what the truck looks like before it goes through our reconditioning process. This happens to be a 2022 Freightliner MT45, has about 20,000 miles on it. It's been fleet maintained, so mechanically we know it's going to be in excellent shape. However, cosmetically, traditionally the fleet vehicles do take a bit of a beating from a exterior and interior perspective. So I'm going to go through kind of the different elements of what we do here at Sapphire Specialty Trucks with our reconditioning process. All right, so starting on the outside of the vehicle, this one is a very new vehicle. Traditionally, we have combinations of newer vehicles and then maybe vehicles that have a few years of age on them. So we have two different approaches. One would be a buff and polish. That's what this particular truck will most likely get. Or it could be a full repaint. We have a full paint booth where we can shoot the industrial enamels, different colors. So if you're a FedEx contractor, we can shoot the white. If you're a food truck owner or an electrical company, we can shoot unique colors where we accent the bumpers, the wheels with different colors and combinations. So reach out to us if you have any interest there. But as we walk down this truck right here, we get a lot of wear and tear on the wheels. So wheels will be prepped, bumpers will be prepped, painted, in this case a white and a black, but we have a lot of scuff marks. So we're like the rub rail side here, the end cap is broken off. We'll take and replace that, repair it, and then it'll be basically set for paint. This particular side right here most likely will replace this rub rail as well and the end cap, but it just gives you context into what the vehicles look like before we do our thing. So the next area I want to talk about is the mechanical. It's very important that you understand where we purchase our trucks from. Our trucks are being acquired from large leasing companies, which we have trade terms with, and they have excellent mechanical programs to make sure that the trucks are being well kept. However, there are some nuances here and there that we have to repair. We have on-site mechanics that basically go through all the trucks when they come in. Already I can see this side right here most likely has a brake that's hung up because we have a lot of rotor dust all over the wheel. So this will be one of the first things they go through when they pull the wheels off, is figure out what is going on with that particular brake. It could be an engine leak related to oil. It could be related to coolant. We're going to go through about a 200-point checklist and make sure that all of these elements mechanically, from drivetrain, engine, transmission, are all in excellent condition, like new essentially. So that's what we do on the mechanical side of things. All right, so I want to talk to you about the cabin. One of the most important areas for your employees, your drivers. This particular truck, I was able to drive over here, and it has a lot of challenges, and it's a 2022 with only 20,000 miles on it. Door latches, jump seat, seat belt, the vent, the AC doesn't quite blow as cool as it should. All these elements that add up to kind of upsetting the dynamic with your employee or driver are really important to us. So we go through and we will check. We have a whole list of elements that we check because periodically the same things are going wrong with the step vans from truck to truck. But we're going to go through and ensure all the safety functions are there, dash functions, seat belts, seat cloth material, etc. All those things add up. We're going to make sure the bulkhead slides well, the doors are adjusted correctly. But that's our take on what we do inside the cabin area. So another area that we touch is the cargo area. It's a very important area. It takes a lot of the wear and tear. In this particular unit, it's a FedEx ISP spec, so it has the foldable shelves. We'll go through and make sure that all the shelves are in working order. The roll-up doors are usually a big wear and tear area, so we'll check rollers, doors, operator, all those elements, make sure that they're greased properly and adjusted. The Pelican lock traditionally gets a little bit worn, the enforcer lock. We'll go through and do a light acid wash so the back here is in essentially like new state. We'll check the dome lights, we'll check for roof leaks, but we're trying to get the vehicle back to a like new state. Okay, so on to electrical systems. So the units are pretty well put together by either Morgan Olson or Utilimaster, but we always have little things we need to check as far as it could be headlights, it could be the LED lights, it could be the electrical functions of the dash, all those different elements, all the way to the engine. We actually go through, we hook a computer up to it, run a diagnostics test, and see if there's any challenges with the electrical systems. It's a very important part of our process for safety. All right, lastly, from a suspension or tire standpoint, it's very important that when we deliver a vehicle, it's in a like new state. So you're going to get 60% or better on the tread, depending on what size of tire that we're running on it. These are 19.5s right here. All steer tires are, of course, brand new. Rear tires sometimes are retreads. But from a suspension standpoint, we're checking things like the kingpins, we're checking brakes, we're checking rear seal leaks on the differentials. All those elements need to be in a like new state before we'll deliver a vehicle. So just kind of wanted to give you an overview of the depth that we're going through on each vehicle. So just wanted to conclude our walk around with Sapphire Specialty Trucks is a very unique organization. We're the only commercial truck dealership that sells both new on the Ford side and Freightliner, but also has a reconditioning side for pre-owned. We're very selective on the trucks that we bring in. You're going to see time to time 3 to maybe 15 trucks on our website because we can't bring in an absorbent amount of trucks that haven't been maintained correctly. So all the units are coming from large leasing companies. They have maintenance records. You can see our extensive process we're going through. This is not the same as buying a truck off of eBay or buying a truck off of truck paper from an individual or another dealer that focuses in other types of sales and happens to be trying to flip one of these trucks. Our core competency is purely step vans. We've been doing this for 20 years. We understand them in and out, from mechanical to cosmetics. And our end game is we're trying to provide an excellent price vehicle that has been reconditioned in a like new state that is perfect for, could be your FedEx ISP route, it could be your linen route, it could be your chip route, it could be for a build out for a mobile food truck. Connect with us. Love to be able to be a resource for you. My name is Brad Carlson, and we look forward to connecting with you.